So LLMs trust voices that other humans already trust, like Brian was talking about there before in terms of that news anchor. Your career site is the hub, like what you saw in that ecosystem before. I'll bring that back up in a second, but credibility comes from being cited elsewhere. This isn't spray and pray PR, it's editorial strategy. So you need to pick a handful of places where your candidates actually believe and earn presence there. We also see conversational journeys create cleaner engagement signals on your career site. Like Brian I think you said this to before, Brian, but it's longer sessions, deeper exploration, and clearer intent. That's useful for humans, and it's also quality signals for the machines. And just to bring that sort of example to life, this is what we mean. So, head of talent quoted externally carries more weight than 10 internal blog posts on your career site because it's not you saying it about yourself. It's someone else in a place that people already trust. So that visibility compounds. Once that story exists outside your own channel, it's more likely to get repeated, referenced, and picked up by the LLMs when candidates ask those sort of what's it really like questions. So this is where your editorial strategy matters. Not post more, just make sure the right story shows up in the right places consistently. So yeah, just looking at this ecosystem again. So you need to map it out. You need to look at Glassdoor and your review platforms, Wikipedia and company profiles, your LinkedIn presence, your industry publications, podcasts and events, and forums where candidates might actually hang out. You can be realistic. You need to be realistic. You can't manage your way out of a trust gap. So you need to own that story. Brian, do you want to just take this for us in terms of how this all connects?
So I might be able to answer that by Audra Knight in the chat. Hi, Audra. ChatGPT told me that career sites are not considered trusted sources like review sites. Does that sound fair? Well, actually, as it stands, mostly yes, but not. But that is because most people aren't following the advice we're giving you, and there's absolutely no reason why this can't all fit together and your career site becomes the number one trusted source. But you have to have the right strategy. And first, you have to publish the primary truth. So not polished employer brand copy, as Jim said, not commentary about culture and all the rest of it, but first-hand explanations of how things actually work. Second, structure beats creatively. Models don't struggle with nuance, but they do struggle with ambiguity. So you need clear pages that explain how hiring works or how performance is judged, how progression happens, and so on and so forth. And if you can do that in a very structured way, then that's going to be a huge indicator. I guess a third then is like removed out with structured data. So as Jim said, use schema and structured information to back up your stories. Give that context to the LLM so they know exactly what you're answering and the value of the content. Fourth, repeat the same truths everywhere. Authority is built through consistency. So you need those same messages in all of those domains that you own. And this is how it all starts to plug together. And then finally, answer the questions that people are actually asking. What it's like to work there. Is it intense? Is it difficult? What are the difficulties? What am I going to find when I start there? What's the onboarding experience like? What's the local area like? What's the team like? All of those types of things. And in the playbook, we give you tools and specific ways to mine those questions. If you're the first source of truth to answer those questions, then you can build authority and your career site will absolutely show up in LLMs. So the core idea is simple. LLMs are forming an opinion about your company, whether you're participating or not, and the strategies that we've just gone through. This is the difference between taking control and owning. The visibility and the context of appearing in LLMs or not. A career site built on clarity and truth gives them something real to work with instead of guessing.